Hi Capricorn, this is your July 2020 reading with me. We are going to see what's coming through, and of course this is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs, so do check out your other sign readings if you'd like to gather more information for the month of July. Also, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information will also be down below as well. They are done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is that my intention bracelets are on Etsy. So these are handmade by me, they're meditated with, they're saged, and they're there to remove obstacles and challenges from different areas of your life. So definitely do check those out if you are interested. There's also the review section as well if you want to see how other people have seen results of them. That's also in the Etsy shop, so you can definitely check that out. Everything again is always in the description box below. So international shipping, and there's loads of other items on there as well, like intention cards which you can put under your pillow, in your wallet or your purse. There's necklaces, crystals, just a whole bunch of stuff on there, so definitely do check that out. And let's get started. Drum roll. All right, let's begin. So Capricorn, we're looking at July 2020. Temperance. My eye is going directly to this little triangle right here. You see that on the garment? There's a triangle. I feel like there's this really strong energy of perspective which is coming through. I feel like you're going to gain a new perspective on things. I feel like this is you also taking a lot of energy and it being guided towards you as well. It's almost like, and it's this thing that I was described to a very, very long time ago where there's like pear-shaped rings, right? They're like pear-shaped like this, or like this, right? And what they say, apparently, this is what I heard, is that you're supposed to wear it so that it faces you, so that your energy goes towards you. When I think of a triangle, I'm thinking of this exact same energy where, you know, all of this energy goes inwards into you, right? Because it's pointing towards you. That's something that I'm really seeing. It's almost like this energy of like having a triangle and this energy just going towards you. So I feel like you're going to gain a lot of perspective. I feel like you're going to gain a lot of solitude, or I feel like you're going to gain a lot of, you know, peace and happiness and clarity after having quite a bit of chaos, like things have been stirred up, right? The moon, hot and cold energy, secrets, illusions. The water is, you know, a little bit disturbed here. The water here is quite calm. It's an illusion as to whether this is the sun or the moon, you know, and here we know that it's the sun. So I feel like you're going to be gaining so much more perspective. And I feel like this really is a month for you to feel so much stronger, feel happier, and feel like, yes, you know, this energy is mine. I'm going to take it. I also feel like some of you may not have like slept a lot. I know that sounds really strange, but I'm feeling and I'm picking up on a lot of sleepless nights or late nights, and that's something that the guides are also saying as well. Rest. It's good. It's good for your energy, right? It can allow you to regain energy, which is this Ace of Wands here. Because otherwise, you know, then when we're on a lack of sleep, we can feel cranky and our energy can be low, and that can affect different areas of our life. So just something that I am seeing here. I really feel that this is also a month for you to make the first move on things. I know that sounds strange, but that's what I'm seeing with this Ace of Wands. It's almost like the guides are saying that this is a month where you can make the first move, whether that's in regards to opportunities, whether that's in regards to communicating with certain people or taking action towards certain things. Here I'm seeing you making the first move, and also the guides are saying this is a great month for you to make the first move. Oh yes. So you're probably wondering what the moon illustrates. I feel like the moon, again, the way in which it came out just after, you know, this temperance card really again shows perspective. It shows here that, you know, past months could have been very, very chaotic, a little bit more all over the place. But I see here with the moon this energy of cycles and phases. It's like you're entering a new phase. Things are a little bit more certain. You're sure that that is that is the sun. You're not, confused in that sense. You're sure about how you feel. You're sure about taking action on things. So I feel like you are sure here, and I feel like you're going to have this sense of leadership where you're going to feel like, okay, I know what to do. Okay, I know how I'm going to do it. All right, I know I have this answer. You feel certain. Okay, so it's also a really great month for those of you who work in teams and things like that to lead your team to victory. It's a great, great month for this. So if you are a leader or whatever you do, right, in regards to your life, because it could apply to you in some way, shape or form. If you're leading something or you want to be able to take the lead, it's a great month for you to prove yourself in that sense, whether it's a project or whether it's, taking control of something. I was laughing because I was thinking like, oh, maybe you would take control of like a WhatsApp group, or, how people have those, like, you always have like moderators and things like that. Anything. That's what I'm seeing, because this is going to apply to people on different levels. This is a general reading, of course, but the thing is I'm reading for so many people. This is going to apply to you on different levels. This is about leading your team to victory. See, Queen of Cups, much more certainty, you're feeling much happier in your skin. Self-confidence, self-esteem is on the rise. I like it. On the rise. You're dipping your feet into the water. You're not afraid to feel what you feel. Whilst before you could have felt so, emotionally all over the place where you're like, oh no, I don't want to be a part of this, don't like it. Here, you're willing to dip your feet into the water. You're willing to understand your emotions to the point where you're comfortable in them, right? So it's a good energy. I love seeing that the self-esteem is getting stronger. It's such a beautiful thing. It really is. It's heartwarming. And then you've got there you go. See, teamwork, collaboration, leading a team to success and victory. Even if it's like a really tiny little thing, this really is about proving yourself to others. Maybe, you've been around people who have just not really, I don't know, maybe they haven't trusted you, or maybe they've just felt like you're not really a leader, or things like that. I feel like this is your month to prove people wrong, right? Proving them wrong. Victory. See, Emperor, taking charge, taking action, fighting for yourself, fighting that energy, proving that you are equal to others as well. That's so interesting. Now, this is your month of taking action. See, Six of Cups shows some form of recognition. Now, this can be in terms of career. It could also be in terms of love for some of you, where this could actually apply in regards to love. Interesting, isn't it? I know I'm asking like questions, I'm like, interesting, isn't it? And I know I'm not going to get a response, but I know that you're on the other side and you might just respond to me and I can feel it. Okay, Four of Pentacles. Interesting this. This is actually about saving resources or money. This is quite interesting. You might decide to save a little bit more. For some of you, I actually see you actually wanting to open up a savings account or wanting to save a lot more. Yes, there are people who don't have savings accounts and things like that. Like, I just want to mention that. So, this is you perhaps just really thinking like, oh, I want to save more. I want to do some cost cutting. I want to... I want to save. Justice card also flipped over as well. Got a lot of cards here. Okay, I'm just going to take the Nine of Wands. I don't know what the other cards are, but there's a bunch of them there. Nine of Wands. Page of Wands. See, this is you taking control. Taking control. Nine of Wands. See, your ideas are not invalid. They are very valid. So if you've been afraid of sharing your ideas, share them. Although, if you want to keep them to yourselves because you're afraid of sharing them because someone else could steal them, then of course keep them to yourself. Trust your gut on this, right? Trust your gut. The moon, of course, is Cancerian energy, but the moon card in tarot is ruled by Pisces. Regardless, they're both water energies, and this is about following your gut and your intuition. I feel like you have some really good ideas, but you might withhold them just in case some people might think that they're not good ideas. But I feel like you have good ideas. So if you're in a place where you can share them, I would share them. But if you're afraid, of course, that people might steal them, then keep them to yourself. The Wild card, yeah, you feeling much more satisfied. See, the Justice card shows justice being served, you getting your good karma, and people actually believing in you. See, Judgment. This is about you actually having power. My goodness. For some of you, I feel like you've just been really beaten down by certain people, and people just have been treating you not very good. And here's your chance to just set the record straight and say to these people, like, hey, I'm worthy. I've got so much going for me. I'm a good person, and good things come to good people. Your good karma is going to come to you, Capricorn. I genuinely believe this here. This is your month to make the first move. It is your month to lead to victory. It is your month of gaining recognition and to be seen as equals towards other people. Oh my gosh, the other thing that I'm also seeing as well, especially for some of you who have been dealing with a lot in regards to diversity, and also, a lot of feeling really unequal towards other people, or being treated like you're not as good as other people. This is you finally having your voice, and, having opportunities that maybe you were rejected by before, because it could be to do with your sexual orientation, it could be to do with your gender. Same kind of thing, right? But it's still very different, because they can still be two different things. It's not really the same, it's different, but you might have been disregarded because of your race. You might have been disregarded because of the way you speak, or the way you dress, or the way you look, right? So this is really about you finally having an opportunity, having a voice, and proving yourself. And I know it's hard sometimes, but here you go. It's almost like the universe is saying, you've got an opportunity, let's go with it. You're getting your window, you're getting your time now, and you're going to gain those opportunities. So that's quite interesting as well, because of course with a lot of these movements that we've seen in the world, over time as well, whether it's Me Too, Black Lives Matter, whether it's, LGBTQ, there's so many, also in terms of equal pay between genders. There's a lot, right? There's a lot of energies, and I'm seeing here finally, this ability of you to be seen as someone that's equal and getting what you deserve as well, justice being served. So this actually goes to a much, much deeper level. It's also about perspective, you gaining perspective. There's some shady people out there, which is so, so unfortunate, but here you are having those opportunities. Wow, what a reading. What a reading. So this is your reading. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to also check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention items, which are on Etsy. And do take care, everyone.